I just got four words for you guys. Did ya miss me? I know I miss you guys. That's why I'm back. Oh my gosh. And the great words of Black China. I'm back and I'm better. Okay, it's been a minute. It's been a long minute. Oh my gosh. I haven't done any commentary videos for almost, what, 3 weeks has it been now? But it's been so much going on in personal life. When you a boss, you know how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you own your own business. So I just started embarking on my business. And let's just say, it's going great. I should be quitting my 9 to 5 and embarking on this full time journey very, very shortly. So when you get into money and you actually doing something that you love every single day, oh my gosh, nothing replaces it. So for the girls that know, and for the ones who don't, continue clocking in, and punching that punch and doing what you do to make ends meet. But we over here, we trying to make the coin a little bit easier. But enough about me. Ciao. I know you see the thumbnail. I know you've been keeping up. I know it's just been so much tea, honey. I don't think at this point, honey, we need to put more water in the tea kettle, honey, because it's evaporated. Because it's just been so much tea. It's just more and more. It just continues to brew. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I didn't even want to say on today's docket, honey. This is an all day event. If this is a court case, honey. This is literally going to tie us up from the morning to the evening. We're gonna have to take a recess and come back the following day. Oh my gosh, let's get into what's going on. First of all, we're going to have to start from the most important topic so that the other subcategories make any sense here. Nicki Minaj Freaky Girl remix. Um, the remix, if you keep up with P Valley, you know what I'm talking about. We already had the Romans remix. Now we have several girls: Akbar V, Malibu Mitch, Katie got bands. Who else we got here? JT. Poor baby, and Nicki Minaj, and it was interesting. We're gonna definitely get into that tea and just my personal opinion. Um, oh damn, I forgot all about Bia. I mean, well, she's half asleep on every track she jumps on anyway, Miss Boston. It was a snooze, but anywho, the Freaky Girl remix. Interesting. Cardi B is lightly getting thrown into the mix. And I don't understand why we're really trying to target and say Cardi B is trying to copy and paste Nicki Minaj's face. Since people want to say she constantly is changing her face every so couple of months because baby girl rocks some Chinese bangs. I'm sorry, did Nicki Minaj invent bangs? I'm sorry, she didn't. We know this. Petty. Nicki Minaj is throwing shade to Miss Lotto. I have my opinion on Lotto. We're gonna get into that, and also, child, this Plan B, Megan the Stallion, Little Kim, getting taken down off of YouTube for copywriting issues. Little Kim is supposedly upset with Megan the Stallion, for not properly promoting or going through the label. Let's just get into these things, okay? So Nicki Minaj's Freaky Girls remix, the Queen mix. We started off with Miss. First of all, let's let it be clear and let it be known. Nicki Minaj does not find any of these five women on this song a threat. She's not doing it out of the kindness of her heart or to put people on. We've already categorized Nicki Minaj as a mean girl, okay? And she's already have said on BET stages, Billboard, MTV Awards, so on and so forth. We can't say Grammys, no shade. But she's been on several different stages of acceptance and has completely taken a big duke on other female rappers of the past, such as Iggy Azalea, Azalea Banks, so on and so forth. Um, those who have tried to come up underneath of her, she's never tried to extend that hand, pass the baton, mentor any of these young women at all. But as we call it, the industry baby, industry plant, which is supposed to be Cardi B, um, is now planted and inserted into the conversation. She's shouting out women. She's giving young ladies flowers, such as Katie got bands. Even though she's queen of drill, if that's what you want to call it, child. She Anyway, that's another subject for another day. Um, she also shouted out Glorilla. She's helped several young women by putting them on, such as Sukiana in the WAP music video. So Cardi B gives flowers to the new up and comers, and Nicki Minaj feels as though, okay, well, I have to look more appealing. I have to look more, accepting of those women. So let me go pick, the people at the chow line, the people who have gotten the government cheese slice wrappers. These young women aren't doing much. So I'm gonna take it from the top. Malibu Mitch. Malibu Mitch is a snooze. She hasn't made much noise in the industry. She did do a song that I did appreciate at one point in time, but um, wasn't quite impressed by her. Bia, Bia. Bia's a snooze. She's a snooze. First of all, I don't like the fact that you copied Nicki Minaj's flow for Super Freaky Girl. First of all, second of all, Bia is not competition. Bia is a sucker. Period. Take the eggplant out your mouth. You hanging out with Nicki Minaj is not going to further your career. And the part that really upsets me about Bia, if anybody knows about Bia's journey, she was actually on a female rap show. I believe it was Oxygen or, correct me if I'm wrong. Look that show up. Bia was on the show. She had this very tomboy, Aaliyah, Spanish Aaliyah-esque, baggy jean energy. And I liked it. And the sad part about it is Bia has a pen. Bia has a pen. She was affiliated with Pharrell and his management. It didn't quite end well, and I think that she possibly went to a record label or some type of management, and they said you have to up the sex appeal. The whole tomboy look, we got Young and May already. We don't need you for that. We need you to up the ante. We need to see the tits and the ass, even though you don't got much of that going on. Now all of a sudden she's dumbing down her pen. She's trying dancing, the wigs. It's just not for me. It's quite unfortunate because Bia, I feel as though, has never really truly found herself. She does her lazy, sleepy flow, and I guess it's her signature. However, it's not giving sex appeal, it's not giving authentic, and it's giving Nicki Minaj cocksuck. Akbar V. I actually liked Akbar's verse. However, Akbar is a clown. Okay, let that be known. Um, she did the assignment. I mean, she was asked, and she came through with good content. However, no one's gonna take you seriously, babe. You're the only big girl I know. You're a big girl at heart, even with all that weight loss surgery and gastric bypass sleeve and everything else that you done, BBL, whatever. You are still that insecure, fat woman who doesn't have custody of her children, who will never be taken seriously in the music industry and is no longer on Love and Hip Hop. So Mona Scott Young is no longer cutting you checks, royalties, or any of the such, and you are an opportunist. And you're desperate, and your newest work and bodies of work, minus Nicki Minaj, are quite tragic. um one of the videos I've seen her before, she's laying in the bed with a man or a girl or something, because I guess she's bisexual, whatever. I'm here for the LGBTQ community. However, it was giving nasty. It was giving, I'm so desperate, fat, funky that I will literally take anything that comes my way. It wasn't sexy, nevertheless. Moving on. We have Katie Got Bands, aka she looks like a character from Doug. I'm not gonna hold you. Poor baby. Not a looker at all. Her voice is so raspy and deep and manly, and I just was not a fan. We could have done without Katie Got Bands. She could have gave it to Flo Millie. Just anybody but Katie Got Bands. I'm not feeling it. But I think that was also a strategic move of Nicki Minaj to bring over Katie Got Bands, because Cardi B shouted out Katie Got Bands for being the queen of drill, or giving her props, and all of a sudden now she's on this remix. How convenient. And moving on to the biggest clown of them all, Miss JT. Honestly, JT has been very active on the F Nigga Free remix, the Freaky Girl remix. You don't turn in your verse from Megan Thee Stallion's album if you were reaching up, keeping up with Carisha, if you're keeping up with that whole situation. JT was supposed to give or turn in her verse to Megan Thee Stallion, and that never happened because she picked her side. She chose her side, and she's reneging. Now, let's deep dive into JT the Clown for just 2 seconds. Okay, let's rewind this a little bit. and really pull back the layers. When you were in jail, Missy, I could have sworn Cardi B and Carisha did a song together. Well, everybody wants to call her Doodle Bob and can barely understand what she's saying. She held you down when you were incarcerated, ma'am. Okay? So, and there were several tweets of them saying, you know, at some point they love Cardi B. They want to work with Cardi B. Cardi B this and okay. That's wonderful. However, now that Carisha, in my personal opinion, I really feel as though at some point they're going to be separating. Um, I don't know really how close they are in real life, and whether they're truly friends. But let's be real here. Yes, you know, JT has Uzi, but outside of that, and yes, she has the bars, but let's be real. JT doesn't really make much noise outside of City Girls when they're together. But as of lately, City Girls together doesn't make much noise either. But Carisha has a show. Carisha is following around Diddy, and I'm pretty sure when Carisha's in, time out because he's playing with Diddy's playing with his Asian teens, she's probably getting some side peen as well. I was kind of feeling as though, maybe her and Kevin Gates at some point, a couple other guys. I think she was hinting at who was it, Lil Baby? It was no, it wasn't Lil Baby. She was on the stage with somebody. Carisha was on the stage with somebody recently and was twerking on him or something. But nevertheless, I say this to say Carisha is the better look here. And Carisha has a show and Carisha's making moves. And I feel as though JT knows that. Oh, it was Quavo, by the way. It was Carisha and Quavo. But JT sees Carisha's making moves. Carisha is making money moves, power moves, period. Okay? On some solo stuff. So now all of a sudden, now JT is now throwing shade towards Megan Thee Stallion, which is indirectly throwing shade to Cardi B. And the part that I just don't understand is, like I said, when you were incarcerated, Carisha did twerk with Cardi B. That got y'all as a group money. But now you're going to take sides and renege, and you used to go on Nicki Minaj on Twitter. So, I mean, what part of the game is this? At this point, Nicki Minaj is so desperate for minions, she's literally forgiven the city thoughts so she could have some more people to say that they're on her team. And, I'm not here for it. I think it's very phony. Um, I don't like the fact that Megan Thee Stallion reached out to JT to honestly gain more traction not only to her album, but also give some love back to JT by asking her to rap on it and be a feature. And now all of a sudden, now you don't want it. And I also find it funny that JT did not turn in her verse, but Lotto's on the album. Let's transition this into Lotto. So Lotto recently said in an interview, and I will insert the clip here actually, then we'll come back.
How many female rappers is thriving right now versus it being Nicki, and everybody else? Now we all, you know what I'm saying? For how many female?
Now that clip has been inserted, people are saying that, or I guess Nicki Minaj barbs are insinuating that Lotto is now saying that she's just as big as Nicki Minaj. That's not what she's saying. Lotto is simply saying that it's not just Nicki's time anymore. We're all here and we're all winning and we're all eating. And, I didn't have much faith in Lotto, but I feel the hunger, I feel the drive, and I see the consistency in her team. And it looks like this whole not taking Cardi or Nicki is what's driving Lotto to success. And that's the thing that they're failing to realize is that Cardi's so worried about what Nicki's doing, Nicki's so worried about what every girl is doing, um, that they're missing the mark on the music and making the impact. Make this about you, ma'am. Lotto is so not concerned with Nicki Minaj nor Cardi. She keeps saying that she's trying to keep this whole situation neutral, which I can completely respect. However, now you have Nicki Minaj going back to Lotto saying like pretty much indirectly in this Freaky Girl Queens mix, we don't need your 2 cents. Who asked you something about your time's up and running off the meter? And Lotto lottery money winnings earnings coins, it all kind of goes hand in hand. It makes me feel like there's some shade that's being thrown towards um Lotto, because at this point if you don't pick a side between Nicki Minaj and Cardi for Nicki's sake, you're not choosing her in the end. If you remain neutral, it's almost as bad as if you're choosing Cardi. So at this point, you know what? Bye. We don't need you. And Lotto's doing the right thing. By not choosing either party, she's now saying, I'm bigger than this situation. I want to worry about my own career, my own coin. I don't have time to worry about what you and Cardi are going through because this is foolish. I'm worried about me. And I support whoever. I support all women. I have no beef with you until you bring the beef to my doorstep. And Lotto will handle it. Now, well, do I think that Nicki's going to probably massacre her if there was ever some type of wrap off? I definitely see Nicki giving Lotto a run for her money. However, I don't understand why Nicki is so appalled and angry that Lotto is stating facts. There are other women who are now in female rap that are winning. You cannot blackball or keep them out from out. They're not outside the club, honey. They're in the club. You have to let it go, okay? So just let it happen. But moving on from the JT debacle and Lairs pullback and Lotto, all of this intertwines back into Megan Stallion. Now, Nicki Minaj with these lyrics, child, something about seeing a sighting of Bigfoot. When is the last time we seen a sighting of Bigfoot? Um, it's just really, really, really nasty. This is a nasty era for Nicki Minaj. Yes, she's winning, but let it be clear. The only reason why you're winning right now is because honestly, Megan doesn't chart. Let's the numbers don't add up for Meg. Lotto had one big hit. Her album 777 tanked, so it's almost as if she's non-existent. Doja's taking a mental health break, much needed break. And then someone also say that she's not even a rapper, so we can't even put Doja in the mix. And Cardi's sleeping under a rock as much as it really pains me to admit that she is. And it pisses me off because I really need my girl to come back. But I know she's cooking up something in the oven, so I'm not really too concerned about her because when she does come back, it's going to be monumental per usual. However, Nicki Minaj really needs to be humble because the only reason why you're winning right now is because look at the roster that you have for Super Freaky Girl Queen Mix. None of these are making noise. Not one. Not one of them is a real serious piece of competition for you. That's why they're on the remix. You view all of them as jokes. They're all puppets and pawns in your game. Okay? So let that be clear. Cardi is brewing, but sleep. Lotto is in the studio brewing, not sleep, but just brewing lightly, quietly. Megan Thee Stallion, I feel like her numbers aren't numbering, and the math is not mathing because we're still waiting on the Tory case verdict. That's really going to determine what's about to happen to Megan Thee Stallion's career and support. Okay? So she comes back and it's proven that she's innocent and she's telling the truth. This is going to probably get her to that that level of success that between beating the Tory Lanez case and also getting away from 1501. I think Megan has stuff in the vault, but she's not trying to let 1501 eat off of her greatness. Okay, so she's giving up crumbs, subpar crumbs. But that court case is what we're really waiting on at this point. But let's get into this Nicki Minaj verse so we can really dissect what's going on here. Whole lot of money like Nicki and Bia. Keep your 2 cents, B. This ain't a meter. Insert the clip.
When she says she don't need your 2 cents, bitch, this ain't a meter. I immediately thought Lotto. One of my girlfriends called me like, girl, did she just diss Lotto about throwing her 2 cents in about, the relationships and things like that, and then the coins and the Lotto, and I don't need your 2 cents, bitch. This ain't a meter. I don't know. I could be reaching, but girl, I'm like, girl, we don't need your 2 cents. You can't compare to me. Okay?
So that was a Lotto shade, Lotto diss. Moving on. I ain't talking Spanish when I say senorita. Told that ghostwriter, yo, senorita. Insert clip.
Arguably does. I ain't talking Spanish when I say senorita. I told that ghostwriter, go senorita. Oh my God. I told your ghostwriter to go send your reader. I ain't talking about Spanish when I say senorita. Told that bitch ghostwriter, go send your reader. Send her to me. Send your reader. Send the reader to read the paper that you written down. Send your best reader, cause these girls are not writing. Send your reader. Ah! This bitch is a monster. I kind of feel her, and I'm kind of like, oh.
That was for Cardi B. Oh, you ain't no hoe? Ask Wikipedia. These bitches hungry. Guess I'm just grittier. These bitches ugly. My bitch is prettier. Horseback riding. I be like, giddy up. Come on now. Stallion. Even though Stallion's a male horse, we're not gonna go there. But Megan Thee Stallion talking about horseback riding. Come on, girl. When I touch a city painted red like graffiti up, I ain't gotta beg for for sympathy from the media. Idiot. Insert the clip.
She said I'm riding the horses. What she say? And I don't need sympathy from the media. Idiot. Idiot. I don't need sympathy from the media. Idiot. Media idiot. That was Megan Thee Stallion. She was, let me tell you something. She wants a dangerous problem with Megan Thee Stallion. She wants a deadly dangerous problem with Megan Thee Stallion. Then she went on Queen Radio and said, I know you staying up all night just to hear you get dissed. Bit. That's what she gave.
The fact that your era of winning is only coming off of the backs of people being dormant in hibernation and so much negativity, this is the reason why you are not one of the greats. I had a whole conversation with my husband about how Chris Brown mentored Jacquees. To a very small extent, I'm pretty sure Usher mentored and groomed Chris Brown to a small extent. We know he did it with Justin Bieber for sure. You don't think Jay Z had a hand in grooming J. Cole? They were signed. He signed with him. You don't, at some point before Dreamville was started, you don't think Jay Z mentored and groomed J. Cole to a certain point and level? Jay Z with Kanye to a certain point. All the males never have this issue. It's so funny. It's only with females. You could have went out great as a great mentoring Cardi B. So when Cardi B does songs, you can hit her up and say, "Hey girl, you got anything you cooking up in the studio? Yeah, girl, come by. Come by. I'm in the Bronx. Come by and come listen. Oh yeah, girl, I like this. Let me jump on it. Bam! Because you had that rapport and you helped someone groom them. At the end of the day, your time will be up. You will not always be the hot new it girl anymore. That time is up, baby. It's over. The delusion, the stalking, the obsession with these younger girls is crazy. Have you not seen what was that movie, Showgirls? No, come on. I know people that are watching and have seen Showgirls. When the brown hair, when it was her time was up, and the young hot blonde tenderoni came through and took the spot. Everybody has a prime, but everybody prime time is going to tick. You don't see Michael Jackson. You don't see, well, I would say Beyonce, but see, even with Beyonce, let's go to Beyonce. When she clipped Keisha Cole, when she clipped Saucy Santana, when she clips Carrie Hilson, it's a very quick clipping. She doesn't drag this crap out for her whole duration of her career. That's not how you become one of the greats. People love drama, people love publicity, but people also love popularity and being just overall lovable person. Look at Aaliyah. People call Aaliyah baby girl to this day. That was a grown woman who passed away. But they call her baby girl because she was a sweetheart. She wasn't beefing with anyone. Your whole era of this comeback is nasty. Mean girl energy. Insert the clip.
I was a woman possessed. I spent about 80% of my time talking about Regina, and the other 20% of the time I was praying for someone else to bring her up so I could talk about her more.
That was Cardi B's reply back to Nicki Minaj, who is obsessed. She is obsessed with this girl. Bees respond to my fans, so let's play. I'm so glad you're mad. I'm not talking Spanish when I say senorita told the bee get a ghostwriter and senorita. Cardi B is not worrying about you, honey. I think honestly, when Cardi B gets on the internet every morning and she sees these random tweets that you just got a random hair up your butt that you just want to go on her one day, she literally has to talk to herself in the mirror before she responds and pops off as normal Cardi fashion and just says to herself, you know what? Let's just pretend that she is in existence.
Y'all want me to be ugly so bad. I'm not ugly. Too bad. I'm not. I'm a bad bitch. Every fucking angle, bitch. Every angle. Even when I have crooked teeth, I have your fucking favorite rappers on my.
That's why she said what she said in Hot Ish. They wouldn't miss you if you were dead. You need the way that people keep talking about Cardi B and Megan need Nicki. No, they don't. Megan has a butt. Megan knows how to twerk. Megan knows how to make stripper music, turn up music. Cardi gives us fashion. We don't need you, Nicki Minaj, for people to have beef because these girls aren't even really going at you. They're not adding you. Okay? Shit, you ain't adding them either. And that's something else too. Oh my gosh, I feel like this whole situation is so scatterbrained, but I have so many thoughts on it and ideas. Everybody is a bunch of p words to me because everybody keeps dropping subs, sentences, verses. We know who you're talking about, but there's no one adding. Go at the head top, have a whole interview like I don't like you. I don't. I'm a mom. I have two kids, and you are really bothering me. Like you are really, you're not underneath my skin. I just wish you'd be quiet. Like I don't care, Nikki. I don't care, Nikki. Me and my husband can actually leave the house. Yours is on house arrest with an ankle bracelet. Nikki, stop talking about me. Let it go. What is your obsession with me? Yes, you've been writing raps under stairwells in New York since 12. Bravo. And yes, I was a stripper whose management says you should probably try to rap. So I guess you could say it was not my first love and passion. So I'm quote unquote a plant. Does it matter? Does it matter? This is not Mortal Kombat. This is not choose your player in versus. Everyone can eat. What is up with females and it can only be one? Who put this rule here in place? Nicki Minaj, they didn't want you for a ladies' night part two, so you went and did Super Freaky Girl Queen mix to start your own? No, ma'am. This is not unity. They didn't invite you to have a seat at the table for a ladies' night part two, the 2022 modern day era age of ladies night. So then you take look at that ladies night. It is ladies night. Come on, that was a good vibe. You can play it at the cookout, roller skating. It doesn't matter. It was a good vibe. Freaky girl, you're going on people. This is not a good time for you. You are someone's mother. You are in your 40s. Ma'am, have a seat. Riley had to fight your physical battles for you. I am tired. You're not adding anyone. You are a punk. You are a punk. Period. Your time is up. The only reason why you have a lane is because Megan can't sell because of Tory in this case. Cardi has two cases right now currently pending, and she's probably working on something. And probably enjoying the freaking new baby she just birthed. How about it? Doja's not a rapper according to the masses. Your competition is sleep. You have no choice but to win. And you know a thing or two about payola as well, so let's not act like you don't. Did Drake give you a loan so you could finally have enough money to buy a payola package? He didn't give you the loan fast enough where we go up. Blick, blick. Do we have a problem? He didn't give you the loan fast enough, but I guess you got it now. Super freaky girl crap. And the song wasn't even that daggone freaky. Watt was talking about touching dangling things in the back of my throat, and you talking about some you can lick it, girl, you could go down and kiss it. Oh wow. Thank you for these middle school metaphors. There are little girls in middle school bathroom stalls who are sounding more freaky than you right now, ma'am. This is not turning anyone on. And listen to the thing, super freaky girl. The song is called Super Freaky Girl. But you're talking about giddy up horseback riding. No one gave you your 2 cents and send me your reader. What does that have to do with being freaky? You're milking a moment, and I get it. But I hope you milk it well. And you better, girl, you better go for every last drop. Because when this well dries up, there ain't no coming back. There is no coming back. You don't have that it factor, ma'am. You don't have the it factor, ma'am. Stop it. And I'm going to just end it here. Megan Thee Stallion and this whole clearance thing with Little Kim and the 1501 situation. The Plan B remix was not that bad to me. I did not appreciate the singing. I really needed to stop, but I guess I can say I appreciate the fact that she didn't use auto tune. However, um, it just makes Little Kim look a little mediocre due to Megan Thee Stallion's probably label and that whole situation not panning out. However, if you see these clips and these pictures right here, Little Kim is in the studio with Cardi. So I really hope that they ruffle some more feathers because obviously that's why Freaky Girl remix for the Queen mix wasn't so freaky girl. It wasn't freaky at all. It was I'm getting mad because now both of my enemies, Little Kim and Megan, are now linking up. Now I'm mad. Every time someone does something, she wants to hurry up and quickly do a remix as a reply. No, go on Instagram Live and at them. Invite them. And tell them how much they're pissing you off. Send them the address. Do something. Y'all not ready for this conversation. You're really not. You're really not. The generous queen is far from generous. The generous queen is far from generous. She's not genuine. She's not generous. She wants to be that head honcho, that top. Little Wayne is not even the top no more. Drake is hanging on by a thread, but he is still popular and quite lovable. And that's another reason why he'll be in a legendary status before you ever will. Because even with Meek Mills or his beats that he has, Pusha, well, actually, that one's like, I'm pretty sure that still like stings him to this day. But this, he doesn't let that be known every single day that Pusha T outed him having a son. He doesn't let that be known every single day on Instagram, on Twitter. He's not talking about it. If anything, he might be brewing something in a pot or maybe cooking something or asking for references or talking to people for advice and whatever, but he's not talking about it. This is why he'll get to a legendary status before you. This is why Michael Jackson was a legend. This is why Beyonce is a legend. Jay-Z a legend. You, ma'am, are always going out quite sad, quite pitiful, not tasteful, not classy, not sexy. It's just bad. Overall, all the way around trash. I'm tired, and I need this horrific era to come to an abrupt end. Doja, Cardi, anybody, SOS, I'm throwing in the flag. Someone come and save the industry because I'm tired. But that is everything, guys. Oh my lord, hold on. You can't be serious. Hold on. This is literally coming in as I'm about to end. Nicki Minaj in 15 minutes has said that she's about to go back to Queen Radio. Who's coming to the tea party? What y'all wearing and who y'all clocking? I just got out the shower. I'm wearing booty shorts and a sports bra and my Burberry slides that my baby Ricardo sent me smelling like pink print perfume. So you mean to tell me you done got finished ranting? Now you're about to go back on. She's so negative. She's so negative. And it is so draining. And it's not cute, but has the audacity to talk about the villains. They may run the whole movie, but they always lose in the end. You must be talking about yourself. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I've had it for a night. I'm calling it a night. It's almost 10 p.m. and I need my beauty rest, and I also need to catch up on some things. So yes, thank you for coming back to Keeping Tabs with your girl Mia. And I might be doing something a little different instead of the docket style. I might be switching it up a little bit. But again, thank you so much for coming back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Push your notification bell to know every time I post. I'm going to be consistent, people. I promise, I promise, I promise. The content's going to get more and more consistent. Please, all my Barty fans, Barty gang, hotties, get in here, subscribe, because this is a comfortable place for us to vibe out because I'm letting it be known. It's not about, oh, well, I want to be remain neutral. I'm not neutral at all. I don't like the barbs. They're delusional. So if you're Team Barty, if you're a hottie, get in here and help a girl out. Forward this to one of your friends who is also into the same things, into getting in some tea, so we could, get this community growing, get this platform and this channel growing, honey, because I'm trying to get monetized. I'm getting really, really close. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. I love you. I love you so, so much. And you all have a wonderful night. Bye.